because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Miller with a wide open look. Drains the three-pointer. Miller's got 6 points.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Lillard dishes to Joseph. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Joseph with the rebound.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
And Lillard kicks to Joseph. Fires for 3. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Now different look now for Portland. Williams, he's checked in for Donovan Clingan. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Henderson. 36 seconds left to play in the first. White against Lillard. Pass to Diabate. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Williams. Portland leading by 6. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill.
Lillard against White. Three-pointer. And so it's Portland in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll take a quick break and then back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. The wings for him, Sharpe and Avdia. MP is out there with Williams, and it's Krejci in at the point guard. The 3 from Joseph. Drills the three-pointer. Joseph's got the lead up to 11 now for Portland.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He scored 45 points and gets in shooters' heads with the shot blocking. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
A chance now to check out the race for Rookie of the Year. Always exciting to see the promise of the youngsters. A season to the belt. Who took the lead? Over to the left wing. Good, nice job down low.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Lillard finds Joseph. Offline with his 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
The lead now cut to single digits.
And they repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Lillard, the pass to Joseph. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. $16 points for Joseph.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Outside, White. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And so it's Portland. They lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball.
The Trailblazers, 49.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Joseph.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. That's the group starting the second half for Charles Lee. Here's Bridges, and the rejection by MP.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
That's certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Pass to Knipple. Here's Bridges. He's covered by Joseph. Just 4 to shoot. And the rejection by MP.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
It's over Bridges. That's good from Joseph on the assist by Grant.
Jeremy Grant.
Joseph's got the lead up to 13 now for the Trailblazers. For Charlotte, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Charlotte calls timeout. Well, without a question, Joseph displaying his skills today.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Charlotte making a switch. Diabate's checked in. Aiden Sharp's checked in for the Trailblazers. Here's Ball. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Clark, when you use the word unicorn, a one-of-a-kind player, LaMelo Ball fits the bill for sure.
Guards north of 6'7", and he's right in that range. And he also shoots it well on high volume from the three-point line. I don't know if there's a guy quite like him in the league at that size with that vision and three-point shooting marksmanship.
A moment for an injury report.
The head athletic trainer for Charlotte let me know the status. He confirmed that it's shin splints, and it's causing a great deal of discomfort right now. Though it'll take some time to fully recover from this injury, the staff has given him the green light to play on it. Guys?
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report.
You know, for better or worse, life brings these kinds of challenges, and they aren't pleasant. We know he's up to it, though. He'll respond and move forward in a positive way.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, every team in the league is looking for a long athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back to you.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Joseph looking around. Pass to Sharp. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Chalk up 2 there. Grant's got 11 points.
The superb work ethic of Grant. My, what a nice, soft touch inside.
Miller dishes the ball. Here's Salon. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves. And the numbers back up.
what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Some changes for Charlotte. Green is checked in for Knipple, and it's Kobe White in for Brandon Miller. Portland also making some changes. Williams comes in for Klingon, and Avdia subbed in for Grant. And it's White missing.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Outside ball. From the elbow. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Hey, the mid-range can be touch and go for ball, but he takes a nice, smooth shot that time.
Lillard from outside. That one, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Salon. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And given the height advantage, it's no surprise he was able to score.
Toumani Camara, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And you can't ignore how often they've been able to get to the free throw line, getting a lot of points from the charity stripe.
51 seconds left here in the third quarter. Avdia finds Joseph, drills it from outside. Joseph's got 28 points for the game.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
To the inside. Here's Diabate. Out to White. Fires the three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his sixth rebound on the night. Outside, Joseph. Off target from outside. Hornets trail by 7.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignite.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will... We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. On the floor for Portland, you'll see Grant and Camara playing it forward. Henderson and Sharp are the guards. And it's Joseph in at the 5, roaming the paint. And White with the stuff.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Here's Henderson. And the shot is long.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Pass to White. And here's Miller. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
Shaden Sharp picks one up. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Klingon, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Lillard comes in for Shaden Sharp. Miller. Here's
big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that thing.
And Lillard kicks to Joseph. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. 31 points for Joseph.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Klingon covering. Here's Miller. And he uses the glass on the lane. Miller's got the game tied up here for Charlotte.
Huge night for Miller. We're seeing exactly why he went second overall. Brandon can take over a game.
And Lillard gets it to go.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Miller. With the drive. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Bridges. And the rejection by MP. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Joseph. And down it goes. Jamming that one home. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Lillard, the pass to Joseph. It's good from long range. Joseph's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Trailblazers.
Head up, scanning the floor, surveying the situation. Lillard makes a terrific feed. Excellent point guard play.
And the Hornets call time here. Well, without a question, Joseph displaying his skills today.
And he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Miller outside. Lock at 6. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game. They needed a bucket right there, and Bridges answers the call.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And Lillard kicks to Joseph. Back to Lillard. Outside, Joseph. The three. Clingan. It's good on the putback.
I love how hard Clingan works that offensive glass, using his size in that situation.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Start it.
Show some love for your honeybees.
Let's take a look now as we give our nod to our player of the game.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Kobe White. Outside, Ball. 5 on the clock. In the corner, Kneppel with it. Shoots over Grant. Charlotte no good that time either.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Looking to get it going. Kept alive. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 4. Ball up top. Covered by Lillard. Ball no good. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Back to Joseph. Launches a 3. The Hornets pull it in. Here's Kneppel. Ball up top. Covered by Lillard. Pulls it from the elbow. Ball no good. Here's Joseph. And an intentional foul right there.
Miller, third personal foul, first team foul.
Lillard finds Joseph. Grant on the wing. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And it's a 6-point Trailblazer lead.
Who else? It's got to be Lillard in that situation. No question about it.
Ball against Lillard. Hornets now working with the new shot clock.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Joseph.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And the Hornets call time here. They're behind by 8. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
$19 seconds left in the fourth. Offensive rebound. Pass the ball. They need this. That shot off the mark. The three from Joseph. No good. So the Trailblazers win it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that That's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. We'll see you next time. you